Well, with Big Ten softball and this being such a deep season, of course, the postseason awards are going to be a very hot and heavy conversation. For the way that things have shaken out in the conference, team success, it feels like will end up being a factor, but of course the individuals associated will be a part of that as well. Who do you view as the players of the year in Big Ten softball?
You can't choose between greatness. And that is why I'm coming on here today to say we should have a co-Big Ten Player of the Year. The best to ever do it in the Bruin uniform. Megan Grant and Jordan Woolery, they came in as just wide-eyed freshmen, and they're going to leave as the best duo we have ever seen in our sport. Both of them have 30-plus home runs. You look at Jordan Woolery right there. She has the possibility to do what no ever NCAA player has done, and that's hitting over 500 in your average, having over 30 home runs, and she's just the 5th player ever in NCAA history to have over 100 RBIs. But I think what amazes me the most about the two of them is they just use each other to elevate their game. It's a healthy competition. They're constantly inspired and motivated. And I think the most impressive thing for me is a lot of home run hitters are all or nothing swingers. But when you look at the two of them, they each have 150 at-bats. They combined for over 100 walks. So a third of their at-bats, yes, they're home runs, but the other third is walks. So they're taking that when they need, and they've got an entire lineup to support them.
So they're getting on base, regardless. It's either going over the fence or they're on the base pass somewhere. So I definitely feel what you're putting down there and picking it up. Let's go to Pitcher of the Year. And there's some assumptions with some name recognition that maybe Jody Fromm has been a shoo-in for that award. Is that how you see it?
This is a really hard one because Fromm deserves all of the praise in the world. But I believe this year should go to Taylor Tinsley out of UCLA. Out of sheer willingness, she has put her team and her staff on her back. She has over 150 innings pitched. That's the most ever in her career. She's second in the nation in terms of victories. She's got 23 wins on the mound, and she is just tremendous at being able to use a whole arsenal of tools. We see her dominate with her rise ball, her drop ball, her curve, and her screw. And she even learned to pitch in the offseason within that drop ball. Was taught by Lisa Fernandez, one of the GOATs in our sport. But she said, so many people know me. I want to be able to really change my game in her senior year. And she's elevated herself in such a huge way and is going to be a reason of how far can this Bruins team go.
Well, the Bruins, we expect them to go far because that's what they tend to do as Nebraska is in the midst of this historic season. We're talking about how much deeper they are, and part of the reason is because they've got some exceptional youth. So does that factor into your Freshman of the Year decision?
Alexis Jensen, to me, this should be unanimous in terms of the impact that she has had for Nebraska. We've said it once, we'll say it again. She is the missing piece Nebraska needs to go all the way to the Women's College World Series. And she's second in the nation in terms of freshman wins. She's got 19 in the circle, but she's got a lot of swagger and spice to her that I just love. You constantly see her ripping off her mask after a strikeout, firing up her team, and she has the most beautiful relationship with Jody Fromm, where the two of them are probably each other's biggest supporters and celebrators after a win. But I think my favorite story about Jensen is that she first went to Nebraska softball stadium when she was 8 years old. And there's a picture of her and Coach Ravel. She was wearing these black sport glasses and asking Rhonda Ravel for her autograph. And now she's the one signing all the autographs of the little girls in the stands.
Love that story. And just for it to come full circle in the way that it's coming right now, I appreciate you pointing that one out. And for Coach of the Year, as deep as the league is this season, a lot of great options. I can't imagine there's been a year where the decision has been any more difficult than it will be this.
It is time to give Rhonda Ravel her flowers. And that is why she is my Big Ten Coach of the Year. What she has done in these past 2 years, they went from a 30-win team in 2014 to now back-to-back 40-plus win season, having the highest ranking ever in program history, ranking #2 in the country, is because Coach Ravel said if we want to be the best, we have to beat the best. And they put together the #1 strength of schedule in terms of non-conference opponents, and they have come out the other side. It was a risky move from her, but now she has a team with 8 top 25 wins, including beating the #1 seed in the nation 2 different times. But for her, she just embraces all of what Nebraska softball is. She's the backbone, she's the heartbeat of that program, and a huge reason why this last weekend on senior weekend, the AD came out and said, this is no longer Bolin Stadium, this is Rhonda Ravel Stadium. So there's a new name for Nebraska softball.
Love the sounds of that. Well deserved for Rhonda Ravel.